Haudenosaunee, the Great Law of Peace. The Haudenosaunee people lived near the area that would one day become New York City. They formed a powerful government with representatives and a constitution. 5 tribes lived separately near Lake Erie, which is now New York. They were often at war. These tribes were the Seneca, Cayuga, Onondaga, Oneida, and Mohawk. They are known as the Haudenosaunee people, meaning people of the longhouse. They lived in longhouses, sometimes as long as football fields, with several families in each home. They spoke the Iroquois language. Some people still refer to them as Iroquois. Around 1450, the leaders of the 5 tribes decided to unify into one league or nation. This agreement was called the Great Law of Peace. They no longer fought against each other, but worked together to accomplish more and become more powerful as a group of people. The tribes still lived and worked independently, but they sent representatives to come together and make decisions. Each nation was able to make their own trade deals with the French, English, and Dutch traders who were traveling through Iroquois territory. As European settlers began forming towns nearby, the settlers knew that the 5 nations were the most important political force in the Northeast. In Haudenosaunee culture, stories and traditions were passed down through oral or spoken history. While they did not write down the exact date of the Great Law of Peace, it had a lasting effect on the 5 nations. Many European traders and colonists observed and wrote about it. The historians believe that it may have been established around the year 1450. The long wooden houses the Haudenosaunee lived in represented how they viewed their society. Several families of cousins lived in one house, and they were all related through their mothers. Since they traced their families through the mother's line, they were a matrilineal society. The Haudenosaunee also added length to their houses anytime another family needed to move in. They welcomed members of other tribes into their villages as well. Because of their strong alliances, the Iroquois League remained a strong and important group even after European armies started claiming their land. They would become important military players in several wars in the future.